Welcome back to the channel. I'm Rochelle. This is Brampton Gardener, and this is day, I have no idea. Planting has started. Planting season has started. So the last couple days I have been out here and I've been planting. The first day though, I spent most of my time trying to figure out what was what, because this tray here, I'll pop it up on the, it took a tumble. And I wasn't sure what some of the things are. So I will show you what some of the things are. So I did get quite a bit done. So this I did on Sunday. So the first day I spent doing that and kind of just walking around, prepping things, thinking where am I going to put stuff. And then after that, yesterday I went crazy planting out in the back. And I didn't really film any of that because you know what? Dexter was at a sleepover and they were bringing him back after lunch. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to get as much done as I can before my little sweetie gets back and drives me nuts. So I did. So I'm going to go show you what I did yesterday. Okay, let's go. These in last night. So after I was done planting, we were sitting out here. We had a lovely evening hanging out on the deck with friends. And then all of a sudden, this, and look how perfectly this fits. Snug as a rug. Look at you guys. Hi. We had this like thunderstorm come through. So I tucked as much of my stuff under there as I could. So I'll pull that all out after. Because I was like, oh my God, they're going to get snapped. Like the rain just poured down. So what have I started? So I get those two little baskets there. I have a hanging basket over there that's not up yet. I have this sweet little hanging basket. Now the hanging baskets I did film. So, okay. So over here, this little pot here, I have 2 loofah going in. I have a mix of basil. I have some mint that's overwintered. More basil. And a morning glory vine. And down there I have 2 sungolds and what is possibly an African daisy or an Eskimo marigold. Not sure. My first year growing either one. And I couldn't tell because the labels were gone. Bitter melon, 2 Hasuka cucumbers, which I believe are a Japanese style. And oh, we got a, here we go, ready? Yuck. So in here we have 2 Armenian melons. Hopefully they do all right. Armenian cucumbers, actually. Get out of there. And then I have my eggplant and 2 basil. This one I planted up with the possibly a dato hot pepper. Not sure. Tag was floating around in the tray. And some red amaranth. So that looks really pretty. Like, so pretty. This is a pot of stuff that's ready to go in here, but I have to do my planter first. So that will get a video. I think I videoed these ones here. Oh, that canna looks like it tipped over a bit. So this one I have 2 petunias, canna, and I did put a hyacinth bean vine to try and go up my janky trellis. Okay. Oh, and look at these just opened yesterday. Good morning, beautiful. And my beautiful columbine is ready to bloom. My lilac is doing her thing. Oh, I planted one of my mahogany splendor hibiscuses here. And this little planter has a canna, jewels of opar, and a nasturtium. I believe that's purple emperor nasturtium from Baker Creek. So I'm really excited to see what that looks like. In here, I didn't do a ton over here because as you can see, those are all morning glory seedlings and they just kind of take over. But I'll probably be tucking in extra coleus because this part is a little more shady. But I do have some coleus there. I put in my cosmos. I have canna there. I had put in, oh my gosh, these guys got hammered in the rain. This looks awful. Hopefully they pop back. They got hammered. I have a couple petunias down there. I put the canna there, like I said, and then up here I have some celosia. Back in there I have status. I've already planted a few petunias there. This aster and some snapdragons that I've already planted. I have worked on my row of alyssum, but I still have to finish down here. But yeah, I have this whole section. Oh, and then 4 o'clocks. I put 4 o'clocks there. So I'm trying to remember to leave some pathways. That's where I'm leaving the green, so I can kind of step on, because a lot of these I am growing for cut flowers. And then up here I have all the other stuff that I'd already planted earlier in the season. My feverfew is going crazy. And this lilac, after it's done blooming, I prune it back really, really hard so it doesn't end up taking over the whole yard. Okay, on this side, what did I get done? Oh, my mahogany splendor hibiscus is going real. So I have, actually, you know what? Let's go around that side. It'll be easier. Okay, so in here I planted a couple of different kinds of zinnias. I did pop in some foxglove. I had already had the scabiosa, which you can see is getting nice and tall there. Then in here I have a mix, because I couldn't tell the difference in the planter, they were next to each other, for the Turkish eggplant and the garden huckleberry. They're both in the same, you know, family, and they look very similar. So I wasn't really sure which was which. So put those kind of in that section. And then I put 2 hyssops and a bee balm here. There I have several different varieties of sunflowers, a couple cannas, 2 amaranth, and I am going to try and do a few petunias along here, and then my border of alyssum as well on this side. Okay, and then this section, I put a grass there. I want to put 2 of the smaller cannas kind of tucked in behind the lilies. And then I have 2 different kinds of zinnias here. And then I have some celosia and a bit of gomphrena. And then I have my tamarillos. So I have a ton of tamarillos in here. I don't know how big they get, but there's a lot in here. And then I have another hyssop, 2 more hyssops down here, because I had 4 altogether, right? And then a bee balm. I don't see them, but they're there. They were there. And then here I have some different kinds of amaranth. So I have a tricolor amaranth and an early splendor amaranth. And tons of poppies. I don't know if you can see them. If you zoom in, I just kind of interspersed in each section tiny poppies. So I have Pandora. I think I did the Pandora over there, and I did the chicks and hens here, but I don't remember exactly. Yeah, and then everything else you see in there is already kind of self-seeding. So I have a lot of calendula coming up over in that kind of section, and a bunch of poppies coming in over there. Right on the other side by this, my lily beetle pond. That's where I put them in to unalive them, is where my hardy hibiscus is going to come up, and that's going to be, hey, Dax! Oh my goodness, there's squirrels and birds. Oh my goodness. Hi, buddy. How are you? Good morning. Welcome home. Welcome home. Did you have a fun time? Yeah, you had a good vacation? He did. He had a blast. So that's kind of where I ended yesterday, because I had to go inside and take a shower and have lunch. And then today, hopefully I'll get back to it, but we have some things we have to do this morning. These California poppies took a beating as well in the rain, but look at that. We got some seed heads coming. That's exciting. And my peonies are getting ready to go. So this bush is doing amazing. This one here, I don't know, it's never flowered. I might have to dig it up and put it somewhere else, or maybe it's buried too deep, but I don't think it is. I was trying to be really careful with that. So here's some water that was just standing from last night. Water in my dahlia. Oh, I did plant these here, so I have 3 dahlias that I planted. I think those 3 were the seeds from Nicole at Nicole Smith Gardening, and then I have 1 more dahlia that I have from Elder and Oak Farms. Where did I put that one? Who knows? So I was just trying to protect as many of my seedlings as I could, especially the ones I can soil block. So these are all my winter sowing containers. They'll be out in a video, right? Yeah. And don't pee on the petunias, please. No. Petunias are not for peeing on. And then just more seedlings, kind of trying to protect them from the weather. All my peppers. So I haven't really done any of the peppers or the rest of the tomatoes yet. Oh, but I didn't show you. Oh, this poor peony. It got trampled so much with the greenhouse there. I'll show you these guys. So I do have a video where I pot these all up, and they've gotten huge. This is a big old cayenne pepper up there, doing really good. We got snails on it. Good grief. Get off of there. But we got cayenne peppers coming. Oh, that's a nice big one. Yeah. And all my different dwarf tomatoes are in here. One of my basil had died, so I just popped my bonsai dwarf in there. It's still really tiny, but it'll be just fine. And my first red tomato of the season. This is a lovely Tiny Tim. And some of these got, yeah, I was worried about this one in the rain yesterday, but it seems to be doing all right. Mint that overwintered in this one, so I'm going to add some more basil to the top of that. The peppers are going strong. And so still got lots of stuff to plant out. Most of this here, not, oh my God, they're all wet. They're so wet. These 4 things here are going to come to the front. Those are going to stay out in the back, but all the begonias and then this wild ginger is going to go into the front yard. So, oh, and then I got more gypsy moth caterpillar. They're literally falling out of the sky. So, me and the Gardens would like to say thank you very much. And another gypsy moth caterpillar. Fortunately, they don't really seem to damage the plants. They just want to eat the leaves on the crabapple tree. So, anyways, hopefully next time I see you, I will have fewer trays and I will have more plants in the ground. And hopefully those pots will finally get done. I'm really excited about doing all the pots. This one here is, these are ready. I have these all prepped. So these are going to be like, I have some more of the dwarf tomatoes that are going to go in there, and oh, you'll see it. You'll see it. Thank you so much for watching this update. Go! Hashtag garden tour. Yeah, let's do a hashtag garden tour video. I keep forgetting to get in on that hashtag. And hopefully soon I'll be planting up all of my little tomatoes. But they go along here, right? And this is like a holding ground right now for soil. So they can't go in quite yet. But I'm not really in any rush. Like I'm not going to beat myself up this year. I'm just going to take it one day at a time and get stuff in while I can. So anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.